Agony and tragedy for entities and cavities. Apathy and apogee with rapidly insanities. Fantasy, reality, uncanny low mentalities. Vanity, depravity, and fallacy, eternity. Agony and tragedy for entities and cavities. Apathy and apogee with rapidly insanities. Fantasy, reality, uncanny low mentalities. Vanity, depravity, and fallacy, eternity. Agony and tragedy for entities and cavities. Apathy and apogee with rapidly insanities. Fantasy, reality, uncanny low mentalities. Vanity, depravity, and fallacy, eternity. Agony and tragedy for entities and cavities. Apathy and apogee with rapidly insanities. Fantasy, reality, uncanny low mentalities. Vanity, depravity, and fallacy, eternity. Agony and tragedy for entities and cavities. Apathy and apogee with rapidly insanities. Fantasy, reality, uncanny low mentalities. Vanity, depravity, and fallacy, eternity. Agony and tragedy for entities and cavities. Apathy and apogee with rapidly insanities. Fantasy, reality, uncanny low mentalities. Vanity, depravity, and fallacy, eternity. Fantasy, reality, uncanny low mentalities. Vanity, depravity, and fallacy, eternity. Tragedy for entities and cavities. Apathy and apogee with rapidly insanities. Fantasy, reality, uncanny low mentalities. Vanity, depravity, and fallacy, eternity. Tragedy for entities and cavities. Apathy and apogee with rapidly insanities. Fantasy, reality, uncanny low mentalities. Vanity, depravity, and fallacy, eternity. eternity. Agony and tragedy for entities and cavities. Apathy and apogee with rapidly insanities. Fantasy, reality, uncanny low mentalities. Vanity, depravity, and fallacy, eternity. Agony and tragedy for entities and cavities. Apathy and apogee with rapidly insanities. Fantasy, reality, uncanny low mentalities. Vanity, depravity, and fallacy, eternity. Agony and tragedy for entities and cavities. Apathy and apogee with rapidly insanities. Fantasy, reality, uncanny low mentalities. Vanity, depravity, and fallacy, eternity. Agony and tragedy for entities and cavities. Apathy and apogee with rapidly insanities. Fantasy, reality, uncanny low mentalities. Vanity, depravity, and fallacy, eternity.